We got a nice storm going right now. It started raining last night around midnight. Now it's pouring. Geek Mom says chat is popping since everyone's stuck at home. I know. I've been trying to get on a couple streams because I knew everyone's just chilling at home. And I was like, well, I am too. But my internet is... I have really fast internet. It's just really spotty when it's windy. So I'm surprised it's working right now. I was afraid it wouldn't since the storm came in. But whatever. But I'm glad you guys made it. Hope everyone's taking care in this time. And I hope everyone has toilet paper. Because for some reason that seems to be lacking in a lot of places. Because everyone's got dirty little booty holes. What's up, Alexa? Good to see you. Paula says, we are under real lockdown. Man, I hope that goes well. They closed the schools here. The dentist is only taking emergencies now. Yeah, they're taking precautions here. We have no cases so far confirmed where I'm at in this whole county, so I'm still kind of just chilling because we have a lot of people here that travel to Vegas all the time, so I have a feeling it's probably here. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just chilling anyways. People are nasty. This storm is super cool. I love that thunder in the background. I wish that would like come through loud enough. Noella said, get that bidet going. I know. I've been telling people, all these people that are going out trying to buy 4 packs of toilet paper, I'm telling them, why not just go spend like $40 online, get yourself a little bidet, and then when you have friends come over, you be like, here's the bathroom, and the toilet has a built-in drinking fountain, and see if any of them will drink out of it, you know? That would be half the fun, in my opinion. And I've always wondered what would happen if you took a dookie while that water was running. That might make a mess. I think about weird things sometimes. Kenny says, everything's open here besides the gym and movies and bars. Yeah, I think everything's still open here too. Yeah, I don't think anything's closed besides the schools and whatnot, so yeah. Rachel says, first confirmed case in my county an hour ago. Damn, yeah, I guess the cases have been going up. My wife said that since she's been up, it's gone up like 400 cases in the U.S. or something, so I don't know. It's pretty crazy, but at the same time, like, this is kind of my daily life anyway, so it's really no big deal to me. Going shopping is going to be a big deal because I'm not going to go stand in a line for an hour for the little bit of things I'm going to get. Fortunately, I kind of saw this whole thing coming like weeks and weeks ago, and I went out. I'm stockpiled, and I'm armed to defend my stockpile, so while everyone's out there panicking, I can just sit at home and relax. I have not even left my house, really. Except to return my neighbor's dog. We have new neighbors, and their little tiny-ass dog keeps running up to me, and then starts like peeing everywhere in excitement. It's crazy. What's up, Bulgaria? Nedio. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mandy says Arizona's shutting everything down. I'm in Arizona, so yeah, I'm waiting for everything. I told the people in town, they were like, yeah, the kids are out of school for 2 weeks. I'm like, get prepared for longer. And they're like, you think that'll be longer? I'm like, hell yeah. We haven't even had it hit here. So fortunately, weeks ago, back when I supplied as well, you know, I got months supplies because I'm one of the people that's super susceptible to this. In 3rd grade, I almost died of pneumonia. I was in the hospital for a long time. And they warned me ever since then, my lungs are pretty bad. And yeah, couple that into me still being a smoker because I'm an idiot. And I'm one of these people that are just going to try to avoid it. But like I said, this is my normal lifestyle. I don't go out and do anything, so I really don't care. I didn't have to stockpile on anything. We had half a gallon of sanitizer because we have guinea pigs. So we always have to sanitize our hands anyway. So we didn't even don't need to buy any of that. And toilet paper, got that shit a while ago too. Yeah. Fortunately, my friends and family I have in LA listen to me too. And they stocked up a few weeks ago as well because, yeah, it's looking pretty slim out there. They said they've been going out and there's almost nothing on the shelves out there. So I'm glad, you know, the people close to me listen to me at least. So even if it's not the virus itself, I mean, right now everyone's on a shortage of anything. Oh yeah, I'm definitely safe. Yeah, I'm good. I have way better masks than what they recommend. And once again, I had them before this whole thing happened. We've had our masks for... How long have I had my mask? My respirator mask? It's been like a year now, huh? over a year? Yeah, I've had mine and my wife's over a year. We're allergic to our guinea pigs, so fortunately, the masks I got are P95, so they're actually even better than the N95, and they're that dual respirator, full face mask type of thing. So, it's pretty cool. Got those, and I'm not worried about nothing, honestly. Can't hear me. Should be able to hear me. It looks like my audio is going. Yeah, that's weird. It shows that I have audio. Can you guys hear me or no? No? I don't understand. Can you guys hear me now? It should be working. I don't know what's up. Can you guys still not hear me? Okay. Yeah, it showed I wasn't muted. I even went and checked. That's weird. I had to mute myself and then unmute myself. Odd. Okay. At least you guys can hear me. Zoomer says, what's the stream? Are we just going to talk? I'm confused. Yeah, we're going to talk and chill. And then I also have my new 911 video that we're going to watch here in a little bit. The only difference is I might change the script before the final one. I don't know. Like I said, you guys are going to kind of be my tests. And there's no text yet because I got to go and add all the text still. My wife just got done typing up all the text for the phone call. And that took her, oh my God, she probably spent over 10 hours. When I tell you guys it takes a long time to do these videos, like 90% of it's just the text, going through and typing everything. And then now I got to go through and probably spend, I don't know, maybe 10 hours. Hopefully it goes faster to add all the text because I do all that super manually now because I tried to do it where it was just on a scrolling thing and the timing of it sucked. So, yeah. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're able to work from home. Shelby, I have been okay. I've just been, had a lot of things I had to deal with life-wise, so I'm back on the grind. As of now, everything's cool. I'm happy. So, yeah. Been missing you guys. This is the first time sitting in front of my microphone in like a month at all. So, it's good to do it again. I was happy to get back into my videos. Well, I think, like here in 10 minutes or so, we should start the new 911 video. I'm just afraid of my internet cutting out. So maybe we should just start it now, And people who come late, they come late, whatever. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll listen to it now because with the storm and everything, I'm afraid of my internet cutting out. And then I'd feel like a dick for having you guys here and you didn't even get to hear the new video. Shit. So, besides, why not listen to something even more messed up that's going on right now than what's going on right now, I guess. Thank you, Dollface. I don't know what he types, but I'm sure I am so fucking tongue-tied. I haven't even drank today either. I drank a lot last night. That's why I didn't drink today. I'm like, no, I'm good. But I missed you guys. Am I muted again? No, I'm still talking. That's weird. That's so weird, yeah, because it's not showing me muted at all. I keep going and checking my software, and it's not showing nothing. All right, well, let's go ahead and we will get into the new 911 video, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully this works properly. And as I said, this might not be the final script. I might go in and tweak some things and all that, but yeah. August 24th, 2019. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Deborah Stevens taught preschool ministry at Eastside Baptist Church, but would also deliver newspapers to her community in the early morning hours. Deborah and her mother had worked with hundreds of children over their roughly 15 years of teaching. Deborah woke up early as per her routine and started off at about 4 a.m. to deliver the newspaper. Throughout the night, there had been a storm with extremely heavy rainfall. There had been warnings of flooding, but nothing could have prepared her for what happened next. Just after 4:30 a.m., Deborah was driving her normal route when she drove into some fast-moving water crossing the road that she didn't even notice until it was too late. Her SUV started to get swept away in the flowing water, and in a panic she called her mother-in-law. Once she realized the severity of her situation, she hung up and dialed 911 at 4:38 a.m. Deborah didn't know that by the time she called, authorities had already received around 14 other calls of people stuck in floodwater, making her the 15th caller in line for help.
911, where's your emergency?
I have an emergency, a severe emergency. I'm in a flooding. My car veered off the road while I was doing my newspapers, and I'm flooded over here on the end of Kincaid, and it's all the way up to my windows, and I can't get out, and I'm scared to death, ma'am.
Okay,
Can you please help me really bad?
I need you to calm down. I need you to tell me where you are.
I don't know, ma'am. I'm on the end of Kincaid down here by these apartments. There's some apartments on Kincaid. I don't know what they're called.
What color is your vehicle?
Avenue. On the other side of Kincaid, at the very end of Kincaid Street, there's some apartments, and
do you have a dark blue car, is what I'm asking you? What color is your vehicle?
Yeah, dark. It's gray SUV, lady, and the motor's all the way up to my windows.
Okay, hold on for me. Don't hang up.
And it's coming in my windows. I mean, I'm floating in water right now, ma'am.
And you're at close to the area of 5801 Kincaid?
Yes, ma'am. I need help right now. I'm soaking wet. I'm sick, and I don't know what to do, ma'am.
Okay, what's your name?
Debbie Stevens. Please help me. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. Hold on for me.
Well, I'm scared. I'm sorry. I didn't know the water. I couldn't see the water, and when I came up on it, man, it just all of a sudden hit me.
And you're in a gray van?
I'm in a gray SUV, a Mazda CX-9.
And you are a paper person?
Yes, I'm a paper person. Please send somebody fast to get me. I'm scared.
Okay, listen to me.
I can't
Calm down
swim. I
for me.
can't swim. I'm going to drown.
You're not going to drown. Just calm down.
Well, ma'am, it's all the way up to my chest.
Okay,
please
listen to me.
hurry.
I understand. Hold on for me. Just don't
I'm
hang
scared.
up, okay?
I'm sorry.
I understand. It's fine to be scared. You have a right to be scared. Hold on for me.
scared.
Did you go off the road into a ditch?
No, ma'am. I was in the parking lot of the apartments cutting through to go to my paper route because I couldn't go down 66th Street because it was flooded. And when I got to the end, I couldn't see the water in that driveway, and there was water everywhere. And it just took me away and started pulling me, just sucking me in, and then my car died. How long is it going to be, ma'am? My phone's going to die, and I can't charge it. It's going to get wet. It's all the way up to my neck almost.
Okay, hold on for me.
Hello?
I'm listening to you. So I said, hold on for me.
Oh, God, please help me. Lord, please help me. I don't want to die.
Miss Debbie, I need you to calm down and hold on, okay?
Oh, I'm scared, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I need the cops to come get me. I need somebody to help me. I'm scared.
Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes, I'm the only one in the vehicle with all my papers floating around me.
Okay, listen to me. Make sure
Yes,
you're in
ma'am.
the area of 5801 Kincaid.
I don't know where 5801 Kincaid is. I don't know. I just know there's two sets of apartments over there.
But she's not sure. Listen to me.
Listen
to me. If you're doing the paper, you got to know at least a little bit of where you are.
I can do this paper route over here, ma'am. I was cutting through to go to my paper route because I couldn't get down 66th Street.
Tell me what you see then. What do you see?
There's some apartments. That's all I see is some apartments. I don't know the names of any of these apartments over here.
What does the apartment complex look like?
I can't see them, but, man, there's two sets of apartment complexes, one on the right and one on the left. And I'm in the back side of them back here in a bunch of grass. Looks like a bunch of trees.
Okay. I'm going to send somebody out there to you, okay?
What? It's all right. It's getting up to me. I'm scared. How long is it going to take?
I don't have an officer available, so it's going to take a minute. So I'm going to try to get somebody out there to you. Just hold on, okay?
I'm going to die. It's all the way up to my windows. I'm going to die.
You're not going to die.
I can't die. Oh, my God. I need to go and tell my mommy bye because I don't want to die.
Cancel this all vehicle.
Ma'am, it's all the way up to me, ma'am.
Listen to me, Miss Debbie. Just stay on the phone with me. I'm going to get somebody out there to you. Just hold on and don't hang up.
My phone's going to die, ma'am, because it's going to run my phone because my phone's going to get wet.
Hold on for me.
I'm going to get out and swim. If I could, I would. But I don't know how to swim, baby. I'm scared. And there's people over there watching me, and they're probably laughing. They're over there looking at me.
People are looking at you, and they're not going to help you?
Two sets of cars over there, and they're just all looking at me like I'm stupid. I couldn't help it. I love it. They just started pulling me down the road.
Okay, hold on for me.
I got my lights on in my car. That's the only thing you can see. I just need help. It's getting bad. It's going to touch my steering wheel. I'm going to drown. Please help me. Please help me. How long is it going to be, please,
Listen to me. I need you to calm down and hold on. Okay?
I'm just scared, man.
I understand that you're scared, but there's nothing I can do sitting in a chair, so you're going to have to hold on, and I'm going to send you somebody, okay?
Okay. Hello?
Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on.
Ma'am, please hurry.
Listen to me. I understand. Hold on for me.
Ma'am, they're going to let me die.
I'm not going to let you die. Why
Oh, ma'am, I don't want to die. I'm sorry, but I don't want to die today.
You're not going to die.
My SUV is ruined. Oh, my gosh. Somebody help me. My brand new SUV is ruined.
Hold on for me, ma'am.
I'm holding on, ma'am. That's all I can do. I'm scared. Because it's getting higher and higher, and my phone's going to die, and y'all ain't going to find me. I'm going to get sucked away.
Okay, just hold on for me.
And I can't swim. I can't swim at all.
It's going to be in the area, 5801 Kincaid Avenue. I'm on the phone with this female. She's stuck in a van. She's on a paper route.
I'm in an SUV.
And she's got water up to her chest. What color
Sounds
is it?
like it. Oh, please help me.
Ladder 1, be advised, it'll be a gray SUV.
And I've got my lights on inside. You can see me. Ma'am?
I hear you.
Did you tell them I got my lights on inside where they can see me?
Yeah,
Can you tell me how long it's going to be, ma'am? It's getting higher, ma'am.
Ma'am, I understand that you're scared and I know the water level is getting high, but I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, my God, I'm going to die.
You're not going to die. You're going to be fine.
I'm scared.
I know you're scared. Just stay on the phone with me, okay?
I'm scared. Somebody save me.
Am I not on the phone with you trying to get you some help?
Yes, but I need somebody to get me out before I die. I'm sorry.
You're not going to die. I don't know why you're freaking out. It's okay. I know the water level is high.
Scared.
I understand that, but you freaking out is doing nothing but losing your oxygen up in there, so just calm down.
But are they not going to come get me?
You said what? I'm sorry?
When are they going to be here?
As soon as they get there.
Well, how long is that going to be before I die?
Yeah, I know.
Man, my phone's going to die, and they're not going to find me, and it's going to ruin my brand new phone.
Do you really care about your brand new phone? I mean, you're over there crying for your life. Who cares about your phone?
I need to get out. I need to throw up. I need to throw up right now.
Well, then you're in water. You can throw up. It's not going to matter. If you got throw up on yourself, they'll still help you.
No, my car is fixing to catch on fire.
How if it's underwater?
It's turned on. I can't turn it off.
Your car's not going to catch fire in water.
Oh? It's making awful funny noise and smoking. Oh, my God, ma'am. It's all the way up past my door.
the phone with me. I'm going to get somebody there to you. They should be there because I'm sending the fire out to you to help you out.
Oh, can I put you on hold? I need to call my mother-in-law so she knows I'm okay.
Okay, well, you're not okay, so you can call your mother-in-law when you're actually out of the vehicle. So, no, you cannot call her right now.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can you pray? Will you pray with me?
In her vehicle.
Hello?
I'm here. I can still hear everything you're saying to me.
Will you pray with me, please?
You go ahead and start off the prayer, and I'll listen to you. I sure will.
Dear Lord, please just help me. Get me out of this water safely, dear Father. Why did this have to happen to me, Father? Just be with me and protect me and help me, dear Father, please. Dear Father, help me. My vehicle is ruined.
Yeah, but it's better that your vehicle is ruined than you being swept away and nobody knows where you are. So just stay on the phone with me, okay?
I'm going to be swept away because my mom
No, you're not. You have nowhere to be swept away to besides the street that you're on. So just calm down, okay?
Well, I'm at the end of a street, but man,
right. I'm looking at it right now, and at the end of the street is some bushes, so you'll be just fine.
Ma'am, it's getting all the way up to my chest, and
I know the water's up to your chest. Just stay on the phone with me, and I have an officer and the fire department coming out to you. So just hold on, okay?
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry if I'm rude, but I'm scared.
You're not being rude. I know you're scared. Just calm down for me.
I'm scared. I've never had anything like this happen to me before.
Well, this will teach you next time. Don't drive in the water.
Couldn't see it, ma'am. I'm sorry, or I wouldn't have.
I don't see how you didn't see it. You had to go right over it, so.
No, ma'am. I was in the drive. I was in a parking lot. There was no water where I was at.
Okay.
And when I got to the end of the parking lot, I was looking for the road to get out into the main road. When I got to the main road, it was too late. There was water, and I couldn't see it fast enough.
The water just didn't appear.
I didn't see it fast enough. My headlight went out, and I couldn't see it.
Okay. It's okay. We'll get you help and get you out of there. Just hold on, okay?
Okay, ma'am. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And you're not the only one that's been stuck in the water. We've had some 80-year-olds that's been stuck too. So just calm down.
Scary. It's scary. Because I can't swim.
I think even though you can't swim, I think you can still stand up in this. How tall are you?
Taller, it's higher than me.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm only 5 foot tall.
Okay, well, you're not 3 foot, so you'll be just fine.
Okay. Well, the cops take me to my house. I don't live very far.
Of course.
Ma'am.
10-4. They're pulling somebody else out the water, and as soon as they do, they'll come to you, so just stay right there, okay?
I'm not going nowhere, ma'am. I can't go nowhere. I'm just praying. Will they take me home to my house, ma'am?
10-4.
Ma'am. Oh my God, it's getting even higher.
Okay, just stay on the phone with me. I know that you're scared. That's why I'm not hanging up with you, okay? So just stay on the phone with me.
Will they take me back to my house, please?
I don't know what they'll do.
If not, I can walk to my house. I live on Newport Lane. I got animals in my house. I got to get home, too, and I got to go get some more papers so somebody can take me to Rome.
They're not going to take you and do all that. They'll take you and drop you off. They
have
other people to rescue as well, so you'll just have to.
No, that's not what I said. They take me home, and my mother-in-law is going to come get me to throw the rest of my papers.
I don't know if they'll take you home. They're just going to take you to a dry spot. I don't know what they're going to do. When they get there, you have to ask them, because I have no
Mother-in-law
idea.
to come get me. I'll call my mother-in-law to come get me.
So you're going to have her drive out in this?
No, she's out doing papers right now, and she's a district manager for the Southwest Times Record. She's already out throwing around. I called her before I called you, and she was out throwing around. She's out in this, yes.
Okay.
You know how much longer it's going to be, ma'am?
As soon as I get there, I cannot give you a time.
Oh, my God. What time is it now, ma'am? Oh, those people are standing up in their balcony watching me sitting in this water. That's pretty rude.
A lot of people have called in on you, so I don't think that nobody's just sitting there. They actually called in, but they're not going to get themselves in danger because you put yourself in danger.
I understand that, ma'am. I understand that. I'm just scared.
I know you're scared.
And the water's creeping up, and in a minute I won't be able to talk to you when my phone goes crazy.
They'll be there before that happens, so calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. What's your name?
Donna.
Donna, thank you for being here for me, Miss Donna.
You're welcome.
I'm just scared, and I don't know what to do. I can tell you when it rains again, I ain't never doing this.
That sounds like a good idea. Because, you know, Fort
And
Smith's
I've done
water
papers
is
for
just like
21.
it just stays on the street.
I've done papers for 21 years, and I've never had it like this.
Yeah, I think that's understandable, though. Hold on for me, okay? Fort Smith, please. This is Donna. How can I help you? For which address? Okay, thank you. Somebody put out a call for Barlink for Highway 58 and 8. Okay, then I can cancel it. They got the note. Barlink got the note. Thank you.
Oh my God, ma'am.
Yes.
It's done. My phone's gonna die.
No, it's not. Just hold on for me.
Ma'am, I can't. It's getting all the way up to my neck.
You can hold on. Just hold on.
Oh, don't hurry. I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with the female now. She's freaking out, and she says the water's for her face. She was in her paper out in the area. 5801 Kincaid on the back side is all I got. Do you see the officer, ma'am?
No, I don't see nobody, ma'am.
10-4. It's going to be a gray SUV.
I got my lights on, but I don't see nobody.
Do you hear the fire trucks?
Rushing water, ma'am. I can't hear nothing.
Okay, well, don't cry, and then don't talk, and then let me know if you hear the fire department.
Don't what?
The fire trucks. Tell me if you hear the fire trucks.
No, ma'am. All I can hear is rushing water. I see flashing headlights over there, but I think that's somebody's car. I hope they're not broke down, too.
Literally, 5801 Kincaid is what she said. No, she doesn't see her, and I don't hear the apparatuses either. Are you close to Oakbrook Apartments, ma'am?
Yes, I'm over here by these two sets of apartments. Yes, ma'am. At the end of the street. At the very end of the street. That little circle, or whatever it is.
Street in between those two apartments, yes.
Right behind those.
Okay,
right behind
hold on. Listen to me. I cannot hear you
on the left-hand side,
okay,
ma'am.
hold on for me. Hold on.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Ma'am, it's just getting
Gray
so hot. My
SUV.
phone's going to die. Ma'am.
Hold on for me. Do you see the fire department?
No, ma'am.
Pumper 7. Do you see her vehicle?
My lights are on inside if you can see my lights. My interior lights are on.
Are you on the park side? Are you in the parking lot side? Are you on the road?
Ma'am, you go down you go down that street that runs in between those two apartments right there, and I'm on and the street goes to the end, and my car veered off to the left, and I'm behind these last set of apartments on the left-hand side. I'm behind them. I guess it's a circle down there. I don't know. I've never driven down on this part. I don't know,
She
ma'am.
said she's in between both apartment complexes on the street at the dead end.
In the very back side, there's a bunch of trees.
Right there. She showed 5801 at the end.
The back side of these apartments over here, where these people are at, they can all see me. They're all standing out there watching me.
Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay? I need you to listen.
Sorry.
Listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
10-4. Can you start your, is your car still on there? Like, can you honk your horn?
My horn is dead.
Okay, hold on for me.
My horn is dead.
Okay, hold on for me.
Everything is dead.
Listen to me. Hold on. Who, fire? Are they really?
It's even higher. It's all the way past my doors.
Hold on for me. Don't hang up.
Ma'am, please.
Hold on for me. Hold on. Ladder 2.
Oh, my God. And it's getting higher and higher. And it's getting... oh, my God.
Number 7 is needing you in the area, 5801 Kincaid Avenue.
Oh, Lord, help me.
They're trying to come to you. The whole parking lot is flooded. They're trying to find you, okay? So hold on for me.
Oh, I'm at the very back of the end of that road on 58th Street. That's what street that is. I didn't know, ma'am. Oh, my God, my car's starting to move. Oh, man, my car is starting to move. Please.
Okay, listen to me. I know. I'm trying to get you as help as I can, okay? Just hold on for me.
Okay, ma'am, please.
I know you're scared. I know. Hold on for me because I've got to take other calls plus you and listen to all this traffic. So just hold on for me, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Hold on for me.
Okay. Dear Lord, please just get me out. Dear Lord, please help them find me. Dear Lord, please. Dear Lord, please.
Station 1. Number 7 is wanting you to go ahead and clip up the boat and get it ready if they should need you. Okay, I know. Listen to me. They are in the area. They are trying to find you. They cannot find you right now. I'm trying to ping where you are, so do not hang up because this 911 call is helping me ping your location, so don't hang up on me. Okay, where are you moving to? Tell me where it's going. Okay, tell me where you are. Listen to me. Hold on. I'm on the phone with her right now. She is legit freaking out. She said the vehicle is now moving in the water and she doesn't know which way it's going, so stand by.
The call ended at 5 a.m. Rescuers made it to the scene approximately 12 minutes after Deborah's call, yet were only able to reach her SUV some 58 minutes later. They attempted to revive her, but were sadly unable to resuscitate her. First responders were overwhelmed with calls by the time they got to Deborah's, and due to Deborah's difficulty in describing her location and the floodwaters, they were limited with their ability to reach her. The 911 dispatcher, Donna, had submitted her resignation earlier in August and was on her last shift when she received Deborah's call. An internal investigation concluded that Donna had violated policy by being rude during the call with Debbie Stevens shortly before her death. But she did nothing that would have warranted termination, according to the Fort Smith Police Department. No evidence of criminal negligence or activities on former operator Renew's part. In fact, the evidence shows that while operator Renew spoke rudely to Mrs. Stevens during the call, she actually bumped the call in order of importance shortly after receiving it, the department said in a report. Police Chief Danny Baker says the 911 operator may not have realized or understood the severity of the situation. She did nothing criminally wrong, he said. I'm not even going to go as far as to say she violated policy. Deborah's family has since forgiven Donna for the way she talked to their loved one in her final moments. Shit, I think it was done. I'm on a delay. I was watching it with you guys on my cell phone because I had it playing through my software so I couldn't hear it. Yeah, that, man, that call, even still listening, gets me fucking torn up, man. That dispatcher. That's crazy. I feel so bad for that lady. But that was her last shift anyway, so she would. They said she wouldn't have got fired. So, yeah, she got a lot of death threats. In fact, I was debating on putting a warning for people not to harass her, at least from my standpoint, type of thing. But yeah. Oh my God, it is raining so hard right now. Yeah, the way she was speaking to her was just very disheartening for someone, you know, in that situation. But yeah, so that's definitely the worst dispatcher I've ever heard. And that was kind of the whole point of featuring that one, is just how little it seems sometimes. I mean, they couldn't really get to her as it was with floodwaters. It's so hard, you know, like those can move really fast. So she just needed to be nice to her. Is it leaking in there? Shit. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to cut the stream short because with all this rain, one of our windows is having a leak and I got to go take care of that. Fun stuff. So I was planning on talking a little longer, but I'm going to have to take care of this. The storm's getting pretty crazy right now. So maybe at least this distracted some of you for a little while from the shit that's going on, but not like it got any better. It just made everyone all sad now. Yeah, Christopher, she was laughing at one point too, with her coworker in the background too. So here, let me see how bad it is first. Let me see if I can just move some shit out of the way. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so I should be able to stream. I just moved the dresser because like it's one of our bedroom windows. I told our landlord, but it like rains so little here that they can never see it, type of thing. I don't know, but we got an electric like not shop vac. We had those too, but I don't forget the word. It just sucks up water and shit. What are those things called? That machine that you're using? A floor mopper. Okay, whatever. But yeah, no, so I'll chill and talk a little. Like I said, I enjoy the storms, but when it starts leaking in the house, it becomes an issue. In fact, our front door might be leaking now that I think about it too. Son of a bitch. Throw a roll of TP on it, man. I could too. And then sell it. I could still make $50 off of it. Soaking wet. Oh, C-Rex, it's good. We got it. It's not on the floor yet. She's got everything we need. I just moved our vanity out of the way so that way, because we had it the first time it leaked was not too long ago, and we didn't know it happened because every other storm it didn't blow like right at the window, and it ended up putting like more than 2 gallons on the ground, and we have tile, so it just like pooled up. Fortunately, we have tile, so it just pooled up and started going to our dresser and stuff, so I just had to move that. Last time my wife grabbed the mop and she's all trying to mop it up, so I can't do any of this, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, babe, we have like an electric water sucker upper thing. And she's like, oh yeah, and then just sucked it right up. It's so funny. She was panicking like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's still going crazy out there. Our whole driveway is probably flooded.
You got them sugar
Yeah,
buns.
in our backyard.
Let me get some sugar buns.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, says. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you. God dang, it is raining hard. My wife just opened the curtain so I can see outside. It looks like someone's just spraying a hose at our window. It's pretty funny. And they tell us we don't need rain gutters here. I told the landlord in the back we have to get some because it's damaging their property. It keeps flooding the back. So finally she's gonna gonna let us have those installed, fortunately. Cheyenne Dory Bob, thank you so much. I was just saying thank you, and you also said thank you so much for all the content you make. I appreciate you so much. I just do what I do. I enjoy the content I make. Honestly, that's kind of why I've been slacking on stories lately. They just haven't had the same motivation factor.
Sugar buns.
I don't know, maybe it was just after years of doing it. It just kind of wore off of me, or maybe it's just like, it seems like a lot of the stories are just like really lackluster lately. So that's why I've kind of stuck more to this kind of thing. I'm gonna probably try another series as well, more like a true crime thing as well, where it's I'm not really sure. It's just kind of something in the process, whether it be like crazy body cam footage thing or looking up crazy crimes. Because I know there was one where like a whole bunch of kids got buried alive, but I don't want to do that one because I think it was covered on 60 Minutes or something a long time ago. So all the kids were fine, by the way. But yeah, I want to broaden into keep the horror stuff. I'll still do stories. You know, I'm not just going to abandon them, but I just want to wait for good stories. I'm tired of people just getting stared at. But I do have a couple that are at least worth reading. I know someone private messaged me on Reddit as well. Oh, and if anyone's submitting stories, by the way, or emailing me, I do not have access to that email. I don't have access to Fear Your Maker, none of that. Google is having issues right now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to update my email. So don't think I've been ignoring you. I haven't been able to get in there. Like I said, I still can't even access my other YouTube channel or anything. So, yeah, about that. Lena says, do cults. Yeah, that would be interesting. Bless you. You don't have to run when you sneeze, babe. It's all right. My wife's so like worried about sound. She's such a sweetheart. She just runs into the bedroom when she's about to sneeze. I'm like, you just sneeze, babe. Chill. Lord of Shower, thank you so much. Says, get yourself an umbrella, bud. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah. A dog broke our last one. Where were we, babe, when that happened? Where were we when the umbrella broke? The lake. We were at the lake. And someone's dog ran up and just jumped into our umbrella.
Let me get some numb sugar buns.
And yeah, we were cool about it. We just laughed, and they were like, "Oh, we'll get you a new one." We're like, "No, it's no big deal. Don't worry about it." And then the other day, I was like, "Babe, we should use the umbrella." And she's like, "It's broken, remember?" And I was like, "Oh shit," because that had happened like years ago. So he kept trying to go into our fishing lines. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were fishing and we have had our 2-pole stamp. So we had like 4 fishing poles out between us, and the dog kept trying to just like get all up in our shit, and then he broke our umbrella like a duke. Thank you, Livy. I appreciate the kind words. Good to see you, Lord of Shower. I hope you and the missus are doing well. We'll have another call coming up here shortly, now that we got everything taken care of. I hope you're staying safe out there. I know everything's been closing. I've noticed the casinos, all that, like you were mentioning. I've shared that with some of my family members too, and actually their casinos that they work at are closing now too. Fortunately, they're going to get paid throughout the whole ordeal, so that's pretty cool in that regard. And yeah, what else have I done? I gave a dryer away. That was pretty cool. And then I guess people were like super mean to this chick too. Like, it's funny. People out here are mean. Fortunately, we just had to, our washer went out, so we had to buy a new washer and dryer. So our landlord, I think, was just going to like toss our other ones, and some family was in need. They bought a used pair, but they didn't work, or the dryer didn't work, so we just gave them our dryer. And yeah, she got so much hate on Facebook. It's so funny. I get banned from all the Facebook groups, though. Everyone's a bunch of sissies, I'll tell you what. I was talking to Shells in Ireland about it the other day, how I could just get banned and everything. Speaking of that, Shells, if you're out there or listening later, what's up? Much love to you all. Satan says, I'm not the only one sick here. Yay. Yeah, I think I told some of you about the time I had a dude so pissed. Like, I'm a troll. All right, guys? I'm a fucking troll. I'll admit it. And I'm a dick about it. Well, I don't go look for people. If someone's just being cool, I'm not going to do shit. But if someone puts themselves in the sights, I can't help myself. So, like, there was one local group. I don't know if this is why I got banned from it, but they said they don't ban anyone because it was supposed to be, like, a pretty bad troll group, but whatever. So this dude what was it? Okay, this chick, I forget what she said. It was something just like really, really out, like really bad. I'll just say that. And I called her an idiot, and she started just blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you're an idiot. And then the dude starts talking, and I knew from immediately that it was her husband or something. And he's like, blah, 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 saying the same stupid shit. And I'm like, you're just as much of an idiot as she is. And he's like, well, that's my wife. And I'm like, I know. Idiots tend to find each other, type of thing. I had this guy so pissed off. It was like 2 a.m. And he's like, oh, you're a big tough guy, huh? How about you come meet me and fight me? Where do you want to go? And I was like, all right, dude, here. And I gave him, oh no, first I told him he's an idiot. I was like, first of all, you're a double idiot because you don't know who the fuck I am. And if I'd show up with a gun at 2 a.m, he's like, oh, bring a gun. I'm like, no, I didn't say I'm bringing one because I'm not threatening the dude. And I said, you're just an idiot because you don't know what you're doing. And that was when he kept doing it. He's like, where are we going? Where are we going? And I was like, fine. I gave him a business that was closed. And I was like, meet me there. And he's like, all right, I'll meet you there. And like 30 minutes later, he sends me a picture of the sign turned off, showing me he's in the parking lot. And I hadn't left my house. I wasn't going to. And he was like, where are you at? And I was like, shit, man, I have to walk. I don't have a car, but I'm stopping at the gas station right here to get something to drink. Can you come pick me up and give me a ride, and then I'll whoop your ass? And he was like, I'm not going to give you a ride, you bum. You don't even have a car. You're probably not even going to show up. And I'm like, shut up, dude. I'll be there. Just give me like 20 minutes. I'm going to go into the store right here, get some high quality H2O, and then introduce you to the pavement. And he was like, all right. And then he sat there for like another 45 minutes. And then he's like, you're not going to show up, are you? And I'm like, dude, I never even left my house. I told you were a fucking idiot. And yeah, it was fun. But that's the kind of shit I do, I guess. I don't know. People kind of get themselves worked up over nothing. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm a troll. That's just how it goes. For whatever, I can't read your name, dude. I'll just call you For. This is actually the first stream I've done in a while, man. My streams tend to be usually around this time when I do them, but I haven't been able to stream the past while. So yeah, when I stream, it's usually around this time. But if you turn notifications on and put that you want all my notifications, it should tell you when I stream, but it doesn't always. So yeah. Moral of that whole story is don't get worked up over some fucking random person on the internet, everybody. Seriously. It's just a random person on the internet. But that was a lot of fun. No, that's not my... I just thought when I was just taking my jacket off, I was like, damn, this is going to sound like I'm getting ready to fap or something. All right, guys, here we go. This is going to be a new experience for all of us. What's up, Cortez? Good to see you, dude. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Oh, it looked like the rain finally let up. Hell yeah. It's like stopped all of a sudden. That's cool. So I haven't seen much of Trix. Possibly I saw him, but I'm not sure. It could be another small bunny rabbit. But Trix is that little rabbit I saved that was drowning in my swimming pool a while ago. I'd shared a video on it. So, yeah. Satan says, give us the next story. I want to regret tuning in. What would be another story that would be funny to share? I don't know. I tend to be like, honestly, like really nice to people in need. Like I've given away so many free appliances, like brand new microwave. I ended up moving and didn't need it. I'll just give it away. So a lot of my stories are nice unless someone gets super worked up like that. And then it turns just really interesting. Yeah. What's up, son of Aziel? Azaziel. I'm butchering that. What's up, dude? Cheyenne Dorybot, thank you so much, says, you should post a video of your random trolling adventures. I should. Actually, I had a prank video back before prank videos were a thing. This was long before I even did stories or any of that. It was,
Let me get some
damn, I don't even remember what year, but it was when my wife and I first got together, and my buddy from work was selling a washer on Craigslist. And I had my wife, I was like, babe, I want to prank call him. And she's like, well, I get nervous. I can't talk. And I'm like, it's cool. I'll just record you on my phone and then I'll call him and then I'll just play the recording. And so she's like, all right, what do you want me to say? And I had her say like, hey, I see you have thing on a washer on Craigslist for sale. And he was like, yeah. Oh, fuck. I should just look for that video. Hold on. It'd be funny if you guys heard it. Let me just look for it. I don't want to ruin it. It's funny as shit. I'm going to let him listen to that prank video I had you do on Dan years with the washer. If I could find it. Oh my God. I haven't watched that thing in so long. Like, my first videos were like ridiculously stupid, guys. Like, not my first one. My first one was just a video game, but my second one was like a really short dude I worked at Toyota with, and his nickname was Moses, and he was tiny, and he'd always do what we called the high kick, where he'd do like a roundhouse kick. But, you know, he was bigger and out of shape, and he loved it. We all had a good time about it, and I was like, do the high kick, Moses, and he did it, and I put like just so much stupid music and shit there. It was hilarious. Craigslist, maybe. Let me see. No. Okay, here it is. So you guys won't be able to see the picture, but that's totally fine. You'll be able to hear it at least. But this is that prank call I did a while ago. This was, I know the date now. It was in 2013, November 9th, 2013. This was when we did this. It was so funny. And I helped him list all this on Craigslist. That's why I couldn't help it. Make sure the volume's up. I don't even know if it's doing anything. I can't hear.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, I saw your ad on Craigslist for your washer and dryer. I was wondering if I could take a shit in your washer and make sure that it cleans right.
Pardon?
Hi, I saw your ad on Craigslist for your washer and dryer. I was wondering if I could take a shit in your washer and make sure that it cleans right.
Yeah, come shit in my washer. Real cute.
I hope you guys heard that. I don't know. I couldn't tell if the audio was right on it or not, but hopefully you guys heard it. But yeah, that was fun. What's up, Spooky Grim 13? Thank you so much for that $1.99. Says hello back to you. I hope you're having a good night. Welcome to the stream, and I appreciate that support, dude.
You got them sugar buns. Let me get some num sugar buns.
Yeah, that was, and it was even funnier because he was a big dude. He was big yoke dude. He used to fight MMA and everything, so it was even funnier. We were really good friends, so yeah, that was fun. Lord of Shower says, I want to visit all the Sarah Connors in my area with an Arnold lookalike and tell them they've been scheduled for termination, then set up a time that's best for them and have them sign paperwork. That would be awesome. Nice little fun video. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, dude. Chaotic Beats says, more videos, brah. Yeah, we actually listened to the new 911 video earlier in the stream. So there'll be a new video coming up soon. I just got to do all the text and everything for it. So that's going to take a little bit. But other than that, the video is pretty much done. So, yeah. Crazy Fortnite is back, says, in the USA for 2 weeks. Oh, let's go. There's no school in the USA for 2 weeks. Yeah, I was hearing the rumors they might not even resume the rest of the school year. Guess we'll play that by ear. Ellis says, my exams have been canceled here in the UK. Hopefully I get my predicted grades. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do a lot of that. I know a lot of things are in the works on how we're going to figure it all out, especially with all the other places, well, like Italy, Spain. There's a lot of different quarantines going on right now. I'm doing good, Original. I can't speak for anyone else, but I hope you're having a wonderful night. It's all right, Lunar Rose. Good to see you. Carissa says, supposedly this garbage could last until August. Hey, it's probably going to last until we get a vaccine or whatever, or figure out what's up with it. It's just I would think it'd keep going until then unless it's properly done. Because even if you do get everyone to go on lockdown and one place doesn't go on lockdown, what, are you just going to have travel shut down indefinitely until there's a vaccine or what? So I think it's just pretty much going to roll out how it rolls out. And I'm predicting it's probably going to be like a year until we get the actual vaccine and shit. And the thing that has me more concerned is like if you compare the death rate of this and the Spanish flu, they're similar in the beginning, but the thing that made the Spanish flu really crazy was we were in the middle of war. So once it like got onto the lines with mustard gas and shit, it mutated, and that's what made it even worse. So I don't know exactly how mutations work or any of that, but I was thinking if it mutates, like if someone gets it and they're taking a certain medication and that medication makes it mutate, it could get a lot worse. So there's just a lot of things that could happen. It could disappear, highly unlikely, but I think it'll have a pretty decent effect on a lot of people. So, but I don't think I think the biggest concern is just like all our healthcare infrastructure and everything everywhere, because now that's going to cause everything to be completely full. So even people with unrelated diseases aren't going to get help. So now you got all the people with the virus that need hospitalization and there's no room for, and people with unrelated issues that need in there and they can't get in there. So I think it's just going to have some sort of a butterfly effect. And we'll have to see. As long as the truckers and shit keep going, then we're not looking really crazy. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't like to speculate, but always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. It's the best way to do it. So, what's up, Swedish mom? Good to see you. Kat says, is the live stream audio going silent for anyone else or just me? I don't think I'm muted. No, I'm not muted right now. So, I don't think I'm lagging either. No, I haven't dropped any frames. Wow. How is our internet so stable during a storm, but in the slightest breeze, it just disconnects? That's crazy. What's up, Sem? Yeah, the movies. I've never really went to the movies anyways. Last time we went was just to get out of the house. We went and saw Avengers Endgame, and neither of us have even watched any Avengers, so we knew nothing about nothing, but we just went. We showed up a half hour late. I had buddies from the place I used to work in town, and they were going out, and I was like, oh, we need to get out of the house, so we went out there. I showed up a half hour late. I found out that the movie theater sold beer. I was like, hell yeah. So I spent like another 5 minutes getting my proper concessions. I stopped by the dispensary on the way there and bought some edible taffies. And we went in the theater and it was packed because this was like pretty damn near opening for all of it. And I'm just sitting there. It's dark as shit. I'm looking for my buddies, just walking up and back and forth. Somehow we found them and they had a couple spots for us. So we sat down and I pulled out my edible and started opening it. And as soon as I unwrapped the taffy, my wife was like, I smell that really bad. And I'm just like eating it slower. She said she was in the background. She's all, it smelled like you sparked up a doobie. So I ate the whole thing as quick as I could. And then sat there. And I was getting bored of the movie. And then I started getting high and I was like, shit, even if I wanted to leave, I can't move. Or I can't like drive now because I'm high and I've been drinking, so I have to wait for her anyway. So yeah, it is fun. Take care, Lord of Shower. Thank you so much for dropping in, dude. Have a wonderful night, you and the missus, and we'll be in touch shortly. Brian says, you maker, do you think the 2020 MLB season will be canceled? I'm kind of surprised if it isn't. As long as they just keep doing it with no crowds, I doubt it. As long as they can keep, the players and everything healthy, there's no reason. I think that was just the big issue with the NBA is it was a player that tested positive. It would have just switched to, no crowds and they would have kept all the seasons going. But especially now because, you're talking even more viewership because now everyone's at home. So them shutting it down is like the last thing they really wanted. But, you got to keep the players safe because they're where they make all their money. So they're keeping their money cows safe. I think them saying it's public safety would probably more or less be under scrutiny. But we'll just have to see, dude. I hate to make too many predictions, but I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Like I said, I've been prepared for a little while, so I ain't tripping. My booty hole gonna remain clean. And I probably have an extra for like a family member or something. I really wish I would have back, because like I said, I got ready for this like long before anyone else got ready for this. And I wish I would have bought extra toilet paper because I saw a company that was doing something that'd be super cool. It was like just little gift packs for seniors and shit with sanitizer and a few rolls of toilet paper. I thought that would be really cool, but unfortunately I didn't have the foresight to understand that everyone would immediately go buy TP when this happened. I was just buying shit so I didn't have to leave my house for a few months, you know? And yeah, everyone decided TP. That's so crazy. We have limits on like everything here, like a limited 2 even on like pastaroni and shit. And it's not like 2 of each flavor or anything like that. It's 2 in general. So I've been wondering how these families are like, 4 and 5, 2 pastaronis, that's not going to go very far. So even just regular eating and shopping without the kids being home from school. So I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting way to watch it play out. I know every day I'm waking up and looking at the reports and I'm like, damn, it's getting around. It's getting around. And all these people that told me it's no big deal, I'm just like, I told you, you should have stocked up. And they're like, nope. And I was like, yep. And I bought shit that I'd use anyways. That's what I told our wife, is like literally just buy shit we'd use anyways. Because even if nothing happens, because like I said, this was long before a lot of the shit started happening. At least it's just shit we have already. So, did anyone think about toothbrushes? That's a good point. Like I said, I haven't been to the store in a while. I think we order most of our stuff like that offline, don't we, babe? Yeah, I know. More toothbrushes? Okay. Yeah, I know we just swapped mine out. And yeah, yours too. And those were our last ones. But yeah, we order most of our shit offline anyways. Like all my Axe body wash and stuff. We'd had 2 giant bottles we ordered. They had pump little stands too. So it comes out like one of those lotion things, which is, I think, is amazing. Speaking of, don't let me forget to put those in the shower, babe. What's up, Patty? Good to see you. I know I missed you guys all too. It's been a long time. A very long time. And since the last time we talked, I had a birthday. Yeah. I'm like, what, 33? I think 33 now. 33. I tried to stream on my birthday. I had actually the last title when I went in to stream today, I had to change the title from short birthday stream because my internet would not stay connected at all. So I couldn't stream. And then I tried streaming a couple days after and the internet would not stay connected. So, yeah. Kenny says they're restocking on the East Coast. Oh yeah, they'll restock like everywhere. There's a downfall to this too, because now all these sales right now, a lot of people are going to be pretty well stocked up. So it's going to diminish off future sales. And then it result in a lot of employees getting let off in the long run. Like there's just a lot of ways this could really go. That's why making predictions about it's really, you can't, it's just a guess. No one knows what's going to happen. We could wake up tomorrow and it's mutated to something else, something even deadlier or something that does nothing to us. I think that's what they kind of said the Spanish flu eventually did too. It was like it just kind of changed and disappeared. I mean, after vaccines and shit, but the rest of it. Hentai Forever says, man is so old that he can't even remember how old he is. Or I just smoked too much weed. One of the two. I don't know. How to Fush says, I think such a peaceful stream about our all topic is awesome. Yeah, I figured just get on here, chill. We watched that 911 video earlier. I was afraid like the internet disconnecting and you guys who were waiting for it weren't able to see it, but yeah, now we can just chill a little bit. I'm not sure how much longer I'll stream, but yeah, it's nice. I missed everybody. I'm excited to get another video out, and I was really sad because I've been trying to get it on the 12th of every month. If you notice, my past 2 911 videos were on the 12th. That's the day I wanted to have set. I just didn't want to announce it until I could consistently keep it. And then with all the issues I had family-wise and all that, it just kind of put a little bit of a hold on it and other things as well. So unfortunately didn't meet that. So I'm still going to keep trying to do the 12th. And in fact, I'm going to try to come up with a routine where I can maybe get a couple videos out a month of that genre. But we're going to just have to play it by ear. I don't want to announce anything until I can actually get it down consistently. Ladine says, I did the same thing. I almost felt bad at the store buying steaks while everyone's else stocking up in a rush, but I couldn't. Yeah, I even have meat. We had a sale going on. Oh man, we have amazing ribs at the store, and it's only like one time of the year, maybe 2 times. I know it's right before 4th of July, and then they just had them like early this time. So I ended up grabbing a few packs of those. It's like $5 for, I don't even know. It's probably what, like 5 pounds? Probably like 5 to 7 pounds. And man, you put those on the grill, maybe smoke them a little while you do it. Oh, so amazing. There's no bone because I don't like ribs with a bone. So it's just straight meat. And it doesn't have that messiness of the ribs where it's all stuck in your teeth. 6 pounds for like $5. So I got a bunch of those, bought a whole bunch of hamburger, individually wrapped it all. So it's just our normal routine for us, just with a little bit extra. Dollface says, we have no water or TP out here. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I still haven't even ran out of our original pack before everyone went crazy. We still have a few rolls of that, and then we have like 2 packs that we'd bought weeks ago. 2 32 packs where it's like, it's 32 but times 2, so it's 64, and it's like, no, it looks the same to me, you liar. We have a couple of those spare because, like I said, we got all this way before everyone else, so there was no shortage, no limit. We didn't buy anything excessive. Just honestly, we're going to see how it plays out because I can donate some to my buddies too. In fact, I saw one of my buddies saying, I'm out of TP, but it ended up just being a joke. I was about to be like, I'll come on through and be your TP dealer. I thought that'd be funny as fuck. Mammy Kitten says, my hubby's work believes I was patient 0 here. Yeah, they still haven't found the patient 0, have they? Thank you, The Dot says, that voice is gold, bro. Support from Trinidad. Thank you. Much love back from the Arizona desert. Lunar Rose says, 1 roll of TP lasts me for 3 months. Damn. You got like a bidet? The bidet. But, yeah, we don't go through that much either. A lot of ours is just like blowing our nose and whatnot. So, because we're both allergic to our animals. Yay! I'm allergic to the cats and the guinea pigs, and she's allergic to the guinea pigs. And possibly the cats. Dander from the cats, okay. Thumper is the worst. The fat boy. Patient 0 is the very first person with any said virus or disease. So essentially the very first person to have contact and be patient 0. That's essentially what that is. And that, the emote that I just put in chat, that's Fat Cat. And I'm allergic to him. But he still cuddles with me. In fact, he was cuddling with me last night. Even my wife asked me when we found out I was allergic, she's like, are you still going to cuddle him? I was like, hell yeah. And I still bury my face in him. I don't give a fuck. That's my boy. Rockio Perez says, hugs from Chicago. What's up, Chicago? Much love back to you. Satan says, allergies sound fun. Oh yeah. Well, fortunately, that was what resulted in me having these masks long beforehand, is I needed masks for when I go into the guinea pig room. So I have a mask to go in there, especially when we're cutting nails or something, because you're right over them. So, in fact, last time I cut his nails, my wife was asleep. I just slapped my mask on, jumped in the cage with him, and I think I gave him like a carrot and just cut all his nails real quick. It was actually the easiest we've ever done it, and she wasn't even awake to witness it. She would have been so proud. And she even said, wow, you cut them shorter than I did. And she's just way overcautious type of thing. She'll literally shake sometimes when she's about to like cut their nails because she's so afraid she's gonna hurt them, type of thing. Well, yeah, they are our babies, but I've had dogs and I hated when they do it, but you just gotta fucking do it. I mean, you just don't cut the quick. Easier said than done, but especially with Rex. Rex has got some crazy claws. His like to really curl, so you gotta like keep on them or they just curl like crazy. Yeah, cats are really chill. Is it true the coronavirus came from bats? I don't know if they're 100% sure. I think that's the leading expert's best guess. And then I guess it transferred to some fucking thing, pangolin or some shit like that. And then they ate the pangolin. I think that's just from what they can find. There was a international renowned infectious disease expert who was like saying for sure it came from an animal. That's how all this COVID comes from. Because he was asked like if it was possible. It was on the Joe Rogan podcast. That was totally. If any of you haven't watched that, definitely go check it out. It's the dude's just totally chilled. At least just speaking facts. But from what they say, yeah, it comes from bats. But I mean, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. What's my favorite song? Cry Baby by Tech Nine. Yeah. And I also really like Alter Bridge and Loving Memory of. That's a cool song. If you want to fucking cry, you check that song out. That's like your boohoo song. You just like kick everyone out and you're like, I'm gonna just cry alone. Diego says the patient zero is still finishing their bat soup. Ladine says baby wipes, and I have no babies. Not a case. I'm so spoiled. My wife had baby wipes for her makeup. She removes them. She said it's easier than the other things, so she just uses it. And a hell of a lot cheaper, too. So she would get baby wipes. But since this whole thing's gone out, like she's about to run out. She doesn't use them very often, but she's about to run out. But we decided we're not even going to go buy any baby wipes because it's just to remove makeup for her. And right now, with everyone acting all crazy, at least a baby's butt could get clean. So we'll figure something out for her makeup. Let a baby have a clean booty hole because everyone's going nuts. What's up, Linza Dog? Take care. Thank you so much for dropping in. Nikki says, in the air tonight, Phil Collins. So that's a good one, too. That always gets you pumped up. Kenny says, patient zero is probably cured. I heard the first case was back in 2013. I don't think from this strain of the virus. This strain of the virus was like November or something of 2019. So, but yeah, patient zero is probably already, and they might not even shown any symptoms. That's the thing. They could have just been someone who shows no symptoms but can pass it on and contract it. So that's why it could be really hard to ever find. Sheeta says, damn, I need baby wipes and there's none anywhere. And that's exactly why we're not going to go buy any for my wife's makeup. It's because even parents are just trying to get their daily grind on, can't even find baby wipes, and it's kind of absurd. Becky says, my son just went to the Navy. They closed his school. Well, at least he'll be in the Navy. They should have full mop gear over there. For those of you that don't know, mop gear is pretty much chemical gear. You get a nice face mask with a nice canister filter, an entire bodysuit, some thick rubber boots, gloves, and the cool thing is the mask even has an adapter that plugs into your canteen, so you don't have to take your mask off to drink that high-quality H2O. So the military ones, a lot of people I've been seeing, they're like, why is the National Guard getting sent? They're just going to they're not prepared for any of that. And I was like, technically, everyone in the military, or at least Army, gets an entire mop gear set. Like, that's given to you. So if military went that mode, they would be the safest ones. I thought that song was written for his girlfriend, Beth. I thought that's when I was trying to, I can't remember. I thought he wrote it for his girlfriend or something that passed away. Armed Archangel says they're installing 5G equipment in our children's school while they are shut down. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Might as well get some work done. Oh, and for those of you that didn't see, I shared something in my community. It was like the Chicago Aquarium, since it was closed, they let the penguins out and let them go explore. It's super cute. They walk around and explore. I don't know why I felt the need to emphasize on that. What's up, Princess Ebony 12? Hello from Virginia. What's up, Virginia? Kelly says, well, I think next week will be martial law or close to it. Scary as fuck. You know, I had a family member that was talking about martial law, and really the only reason I think you'd have to worry about martial law is if it gets to the point where truckers can't even do their job, supply chains are going down, and people can't get supplies they need, and then they're going to try to go out and loot, and then that's where martial law would come in, because they would implement that to pretty much try to neutralize people going out and ransacking other people and causing chaos and looting stores. So as long as our supply chains remain intact, like seriously, the truckers and all of our medical people right now, you know, they're getting a lot of shit, a lot of weight on them. Even our factory workers, you know. So without them, we would pretty much be SOL. So as long as they keep going, we're good. Ish, I guess. Becky says, it's not the plague. No, it's not. And that's the thing, like, the mortality rate's really not too crazy. I mean, yeah, it's kind of high, like, especially compared to the flu and everything, but it's more or less just the total infrastructure overload. And that's why a lot of these lockdowns and whatnot are going on. It's not necessarily to kill the virus, because that's pretty much going to be damn near impossible to do. It's to at least make it so people are getting sick at different times. Because if everyone gets sick at the same time, like even if they're saying 10 to 15 or 10 to 20% of people will need hospitalization, not all of them are going to die, but about that many people need help with ventilation and all that. So even if you had 1% of whatever city you live in, 1% of your people immediately go to the hospital, there's probably no room for everyone, because your hospital's probably already got people in there. Doctors are already pulling double shifts long before this was going on. So are nurses. So it's essentially just going to be an overwhelming thing for them. So as long as they can slow it and get people sick at different times, that's best case scenario. You're pretty much not going to be able to neutralize it. There's always going to be a way that someone could get contaminated again, whether they're catching it again or whether someone comes from somewhere else. So yeah, it's just pretty much we'll see how it all plays out. Prepare. Don't panic. Don't buy all the damn TP. Leave some TP for other people. Damn. I would have thought other things would have went first, honestly. But I really think a lot of that comes down to fucking zombie movies and shit. I was even telling my neighbors this. You always hear about it in like these end-of-day movies, how they're talking about toilet paper and they like make it all crazy sounding. So everyone, when this hits the fan, they're like, toilet paper. But it also didn't make sense in a lot of the movies either, because if everyone's dying, you can just go grab all the toilet paper that they stockpiled on. So, I don't know. Now it just kills the people that are just trying to live their daily life. You know, maybe they were running out of toilet paper and they're like, okay, I'm going to go get some. And now they're empty. Like Ghost Boy. He says, I have no toilet paper. Jensen says, well, here in Arizona, all the restaurants are closed for lobby. Only drive through. All bars, movies, theaters, universities have been closed. And that's another issue I'm having too, actually. Is it's smart we closed all the lobbies and everything and kept the drive-through open. But as someone who's worked in the fast food industry for years before, you know, I've spent a lot of years in the fast food industry. One thing you're always told is you can't serve to walk up people. You know, it's a hazard. But the issue is semi-trucks don't fit through the drive-throughs. So now the truckers are really going to be screwed. So they're going to have to, I hope, you know, all the fast food places come up with some new system or whatever the hell, so that way truckers can actually get their damn food, because we kind of need them to eat so they can keep driving and getting us supplies. So that's a whole nother tangent. If there's no food, there's no reason for TP. Amen. And your water's still gonna run. You're locked at home. It's not like you can't just hop in the shower and watch your dirty ass. Besides, we got a lake here in town. I could just go jump in that. Every time I gotta take a dump, just go to the lake, be like a little dog. Yeah, Kelly, I've been keeping an eye out for like any like elderly or someone who might be saying, I'm out of toilet paper. I'll be like, I got you. I'm not going to go meet them. I'm going to go like drop it off somewhere. I'm going to be like, you go there, because I'm not going to touch no one. Fuck that shit. I've had people trying to shake my hand the past few days. I'm like, nope, coronavirus. And then they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, no, seriously, I almost died of pneumonia as a kid, so it could get really bad for me. And then they kind of understand. Satan says, I'm going to eat toilet paper. That's a good idea, dude. Maybe I should have only bought toilet paper. Did you guys hear about that Australian family that accidentally bought like, I don't know, 15 pallets of toilet paper? It was something like that, in between 10 and 15 pallets of toilet paper. They were trying to order like that many packs, but they accidentally got pallets. So now they have crazy amounts of toilet paper. So they said they're going to sell it back to their community for a fair price, which is good at least. I would hoard that shit and I'd be a social media king. You'd be looking at me and I would be in a throne and I'd have a staff made of toilet paper and I would just be sitting there and everyone would grovel before me if they wanted any TP. I should have bought all the goddamn toilet paper in the city. Son of a bitch. Becky says, I don't like to shake hands anyway. Yeah, I'd like to think I'm a pretty clean person. I haven't been sick in probably 7 years now. Been about probably 7 years. It's been a long time. But it's just a matter of not being a nasty fucker. I've bitched for the longest time about people not sanitizing their grocery carts. Long before this. I've even made posts about it. I'm like, I hate that people don't use it. It's free. And yeah, even still, last time I went to the store, it was before all this panic, but still when the coronavirus was going around, I went and sanitized my cart like normal, and only one other older lady did. Other than that, everyone was just walking. And I'm like, you guys are all nasty as shit. I used to have a coworker that would pick his nose and then use the mouse on the work computer. And I would sit there and watch him do this. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he'd do it like all the time. And I'd have to immediately just grab a whole bunch of Lysol wipes, get some gloves on, and I'd sanitize our whole work area. You know, like, people are gross. Don't expect other people to be clean. Yeah, I think we have Kleenex still too. I don't know if that's sold out. I think that's probably selling out too. But, well, we still got that one in the car too. Because of my allergies, like everywhere, I have a box of Kleenex in the car. Well, that's still actually a good idea anyways, to have a box of Kleenex in the car. It's flattened as fuck. I dropped it out of the car and ran it over in the driveway. But it's still good, I'll tell you what. What's up, Desiree? Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Ryan says, haven't been sick in 3 years. Hell yeah. Oh, my headset turned off. I don't have the fire background. That's why. Okay, let me turn on my background sound and my headset. I was like, what? Yeah, the last time I was sick was after I got the flu shot. Close to 8 years ago. I don't know. They offered it at the dental lab. It was when I... Where was it? Was that the last time? In Oregon. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I was working in fast food and yeah, fuck that. My wife kept getting sick because she was working at Walmart. That was the last time I was sick, was in Oregon. And we've lived out here for a while now. So. Yeah. Well, I mean, just everyone's so nasty. I was working, here's a fast food horror story. I've told this on the channel before. Not like in a video, but just on the stream. But when I was working at a McDonald's in Oregon, this dude, the manager there, was a tweaker, HIV positive, and God knows what else, probably hepatitis. He used to be like a needle slamming junkie. Heroin, I don't know. He was into all kinds of weird shit, I guess. But he never wore gloves. He'd have cuts all over his hands because he'd be tweaking and cutting his hands all open and be just making people's food. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, that place was horrible. Actually, that's pretty much a lot of fast food places, honestly. That's why I don't try to eat fast food too much. I've worked a lot in it. Like, you'll have someone drop something on the ground And if it's the last one and they don't want to make another one, they're going to try to feed you that. I had that happen where people, they drop like a fucking McChicken after it just came out of the fryer. And there's no more. And they're like, well, we'll just give it to them. And I'm like, no, dude, just tell them it's going to be like 5 minutes and give them a pie. But you would be surprised how even the store manager would argue with me about throwing the products away when they expired. Because when you bring out like your lettuce, tomato, all your different condiments, you put a timer on them, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. And I'd always print my stickers, put them on so I knew what time they gotta get taken out. And as soon as that time expired, I threw them away and grabbed new ones. And sometimes they'd be more than half full and he'd be like, no, don't throw that away. Keep using it. It's good. Look at it. And I was like, no, dude, like you gotta go by the rules. And he's like, no. And I was like, bro, and I just dump it out in front of him. You can't really fire someone over something like that. So I wasn't worried about it. Plus I had a good relationship with everyone, but I told him then that's just the responsibility of the person prepping the food, you know, prep smaller portions. That way you're having smaller portions out. You know, you can't possibly make people sick just to save a buck because your employees fucking suck. What? Here, come over here. You can just say it. Oh, okay.
One of the Wendy's franchises I worked at.
My wife was saying, because she worked at Wendy's for a while before I met her, but she said that they made her cut the mold off the bread or off the vegetables, and then they just serve it up. So yeah, anytime you're in McDonald's too, and you hear that beeping from those cabinet-looking things, and you watch them just press that button twice and not throw anything away, that's food that's old. Because anytime that timer goes off, that's telling you the meat's expired. You're supposed to empty it and fill it with fresh meat. So anytime you see, and you'll see it a lot, but that's a little pro tip that you guys can watch too, is you can see how clean your McDonald's is if you're going in there ordering food and timers are going off and people are just pressing the button twice. Once turns it off, twice makes the timer restart again. So essentially they just decided to double the time. It's good in their mind. I don't know. But yeah, just be careful what you eat. People are gross. I noticed that a lot. How was quarantine so far? Oh, it's good, man. It's honestly like the same as every day for me. I'm pretty much always on quarantine. So yeah, I pretty much just chill. We don't have any like mass quarantine or anything, but I'm on my own quarantine and everything's starting to slowly close here. I guess they're talking about having kids not even go back to school for the rest of the year, which is pretty crazy. So Carissa, thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. It was good seeing you. Raven says, I found a big press-on nail in my cheeseburger at McDonald's in Chicago. What happened? Why'd you get timed out? What the fuck is Steamland? Just... Oh, I think it's... Shit. I can't... I think you had the period and then no space. So it automatically thinks that's a link. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Streamlabs is very stupid. Here, can I change any of that? Because if it's just like a dot and then you start your next one without a space, it'll think that it's whatever. I'll figure it out later. I probably won't stream too much longer. So sorry about that. But I did read what you read. Not bot or Streamlabs is crazy. Oh, that was Streamlabs, not even Nightbot too. That's crazy. Ghost Boy says, I can't go back to school for the rest of the year. Hell yeah. Enjoy that long vacation. Help your parents out. Because it's probably going to be pretty stressful on them. Man, we didn't get no fun shit like this when I was a kid. Shit. We had to go to school during Y2K. This shit sucked. Obviously a joke. But serious too, you know. Good night, Jennifer. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. Kelly says, no school in Phoenix for the rest of the school year, they said. I pray that's wrong. Yeah, I had a buddy here in town. She was talking about how her kids were out of school for 2 weeks and she can't wait for them to go back. And I was like, hey, prepare for longer. And she's like, you really think they're going to do it longer? I'm like, yes. Like, this is just starting. Like, it's spreading a lot faster and it's really just the beginning. So once it actually hits us, because supposedly we have no confirmed cases in our county and they're doing all these lockdowns because it's statewide. So once it hits here, of course, we're going to have even more closures and whatnot. Grace says, I'm also a senior and it's kind of scary because I don't know what's going to happen and if I'll be able to graduate and get into college. Yeah, I don't know how that's all going to work. Yeah, it's good. This is all like a learning curve. We haven't had anything like this in a very, very long time. Very long time. Kenny says, I had to go to school during swine flu and Ebola. Yeah. Fortunately, those were just like nothing too major. Those ones were like super, super hype. This one, that's why a lot of people don't take this seriously, is because of hype, all the hype they'd seen. It's like The Boy Who Cried Wolf, you know, but if you judge it by actually looking around the world too, like when's the last time China has locked down their biggest producer? It's been really cool to watch that, the pollution cloud dissipate though. But like once you see China locking down their main moneymaker, you know something's going crazy. And then you get, you know, Italy, Spain, everyone else. So it's a little more than just the normal whatever. Cerinthia, what's up? Says, I remember going to school during the West Nile virus. Yeah, I remember that. Everyone was afraid of the mosquitoes and shit. That was fun. Woody Hayes says, you're working in law enforcement. I've got 2 stories that are 100% awesome for you to recite. Hey, Woody, let me give you... Anyone trying to submit, don't submit to my Your Maker 6260 because I do not have access to that account right now. I don't even have access to my YouTube channel, Fear Your Maker. So you can email that email and I'll get it. That'll be... I'll have to change my actual... things too. How to Fush says, did Americans have no lockdowns? No, like real hard lockdowns. I think there's curfews in places now, like New Jersey or something like that, like 8 p.m. But nothing like crazy. I think New York was talking about getting one going on. So I think definitely within the short future, we're going to hear of some lockdown, probably in a big city or something. So just got a text. To say, I wonder how true that is. I'll have to check it out. We send each other updates. He was the one in LA that I told to stock up before all this because he was up here visiting, and we started talking about Corona. This was before it started popping off, and he was talking to me, and he's like, "Yeah, this whole thing's getting blown out of proportion." I was like, "Hey, man, like honestly." I've been around through all the other ones, and this one seems to be a bit different. So I would just prepare. And fortunately, he took me up on that and actually went and stocked up because, like I said earlier, there's nothing left in LA for them to stock up if they hadn't. So I'm glad he took my advice as well as his mom. You know, so we're all good in that regard. But we send each other updates. From him, when we first talked, when he thought it was actually nothing, he was not concerned at all. He's like, yeah, I'm not concerned. And I was like, bro, be concerned type of thing. So he's been finding it interesting the way it plays out. He also has a really compromised immune system. I think he had cancer back when he was a kid and almost died and had to go through like chemotherapy for a really long time. So it like killed his immune system. So he catches the slightest cold, he'll be sick for months. Like it's crazy. So he was definitely a big concern for me, so I'm happy he got his stuff taken care of, too. Medical MJ says, I'm still going to work every day. Yep, some places are going to have to be like that. Like, even grocery stores, like, all those people are going to have to, like, still go to work during this. I don't know how all that's going to... Andrew says, our Walmart caught fire on Sunday. That is crazy. That sucks. That would be a big hit right now. Finn Flick says, is Let's Read your channel? Yes, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. My other channel is Fear Your Maker. Me and Let's Read are 2 different people. Sherlock said, the employees found a spider, maybe? Possibly. Or someone got mad that there wasn't enough TP, so they lit the last roll on fire. Isn't San Francisco on lockdown already? I'm not sure. He had just sent me a message about how California is getting really serious about it. So I don't know. I haven't honestly looked much today. I woke up and went outside as soon as I woke up, and this tiny little fucking dog ran up And it was like jingle, 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 and it runs up, and actually it was so small it fit through my gate and everything. It was funny as shit. And then it just started rolling around. It was my neighbor's dog. I met it yesterday when it did the exact same thing twice. And I warned them we have coyotes around here, but they said if it happens, it happens. So I don't know. Poor little Poochie. But anyways, I went over and got to see their place today. So I haven't even had a chance to look at any new stats for the day, none of that. So I'm pretty out of the loop. I just got up and did all that and then got on my 911 video working on that. So Raven says, I get pneumonia if someone sneezes 2 towns over. Man, it's still so crazy. Pneumonia trips me out. Like, it was so weird because I had mine in 3rd grade and I was perfectly fine during the day. But at night, I would like be crying because I couldn't breathe. And it went on like that for like a week or 2. And my mom's ex-husband worked at a hospital and he kept just saying, oh, he's faking. And eventually my mom brought me in and they're like, if you would have waited any longer, he would have died. And I was in the hospital for at least a couple months. It was a long time. And it was to the point where like my whole class had like made notes and everything, get well soon and everything. And people would bring me candy and I couldn't even eat the damn candy because I wasn't allowed to eat anything solid. And I wanted like green Jello and they didn't have any. So the nurses went and got me some. So it was amazing. But yeah, that was painful. I remember the IVs in my hand. They kept bringing me hot towels because the pain was just excruciating. And then I don't know what it was, if it was like stuff for pain or whatever, but I just kept puking nonstop on top of everything. So I'm not looking forward to anything like that again. Becky says, the Navy deployed medical ships, is that right? No, that's actually extremely helpful. Those are essentially moving hospitals. That's exactly what you'd want to do, is move your moving hospitals into shore. Now, boom, you have extra hands on deck, quite literally. So that's exactly what you would expect in a time like this. Yeah, especially medical ships. Those are going to help a lot. That's essentially a giant hospital, so that's awesome. With a lot of staff, too. Job says, the Ford plants are slowing production, canceling one shift group for about a month and laying off our temps. That's the Kansas City plant anyway. God damn. Man, I hope a lot of these people are able to get some sort of financial help. I know out here they have it where no one can be evicted, none of your utilities can get shut off during whatever unforeseeable future type of thing. So I mean, it's still not going to help because people are still going to be short that money, but at least they're not going to be evicted or have power cut off or internet. I think even cable and everything, we're saying they're not going to do it as well. Not sure about phone plans and whatnot. Probably not. I don't know. But I think it's cool that a lot of companies are doing that. I don't know if they're being forced to or not, but I know the cable ones, why would they be forced to? But the fact that the rent and everything's covered, not covered, but people don't have to get evicted is at least some weight off. I mean, you're still going to have to come up with the money regardless, so it's really not that much of a weight, but at least the grocery stores are hiring. I hear some of the plants are too, the stuff that actually make the products like toilet paper and all that shit. I heard they're going like crazy. Who knows, maybe even a nurse or a janitor at a hospital. Just go to the belly of the beast. That would be so stupid. But you know the janitors have super important work there now, especially even too. So like even they're like a super hot commodity. Because if your hospital isn't clean, you know, you're going to have issues. Xbox says, right now I think it's just utilities. Well, hopefully they get rent and everything in yours. I know I kind of just work at home anyway, so it's really not going to affect me. So I'm one of the lucky ones in that regard. But I know like my sister, her casino where she's at, they closed, but they're going to be paying her while she's not able to work. And I know a lot of businesses are doing that now, which is actually really cool. The ones that are going to suffer hard are all these mom and pop businesses. They're going to have the issues. But like I was really surprised to hear Disneyland, when they closed, they were going to pay all their employees. I would have never thought Disney. I worked with them for years. I was partnered through Maker Studios, and man, not very good feelings by the end of that. What's up, Wise Sauce? Appreciate the sub, dude. Sarah says, waiting for my test result to come in. Well, hopefully it comes all good. Amazon's hiring too? Yeah, I would think they would be. Mohammed says, it took me 2 weeks, but finished all the 224 videos in your playlist. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. I do have videos I haven't added in there. I need to start updating it, but that's quite the commitment, dude. And for anyone, by the way, on Patreon, I forgot to mention, I have some new patrons. Go and there should be a link in the Discord at the very top. It's pinned, and you can watch. There's like 24 hours of more content. It was like all my first few hundred videos that had been unlisted, starting with my very first scary story. So there's plenty of content on Patreon as well. I think it's the $5 perk gets you that, and the $1 gets you just like early access to all my content, exclusive live streams, stuff like that. So, and we'll be doing a patron only live stream probably within the next day or two. Yeah. Sarah says, ha, massage envy won't pay me a dime. They were wanting us to massage with gloves on. That is silly. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate the kind words. Ladine says, I snapped a bone in my foot and Mom couldn't believe that I couldn't walk. A day and a half later, I was crawling to the bathroom crying. She took me. Took 2 days to bruise. I was 12. She did feel real bad. Yeah, I would think you would. But yeah, it's hard to tell. It just depends on, especially in America, like if you're insured. It's the whole thing. But at least now there's actually things for people that aren't insured. Like I know we have an urgent care in town, and you can go down there and you can pay like $35 and get taken care of. So at least there's things in place now. But yeah, some people are just like, think it's nothing until it could be too late. Westman says, any new YouTube content coming soon? Yes, we'll have a new 911 video coming up once I get all the text done. We listened to it earlier in the stream, so for those of you that are just in here now and missed all that, skip back in the stream. It's pretty much towards the beginning somewhere, but it's going to be the next 911 video. So yeah, that's what you can look forward to at least. Jordan says, I don't question if my kids are sick or hurt. I'd rather them be okay. Exactly. That's the mentality. Better safe than sorry. How to Fush says, thanks for this cool stream. Stay healthy and get healthy too. Love you. Don't. But too much TP. Have a good night. Thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah, we're probably going to wind down the stream right here now too. My knees are cramping up and I gotta... I think the rain's picking back up. Make sure we're all good in that regard too, you know. What's up, Nocturnal? Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that. Andrew, that was a very weird joke that I don't know how would she crash her car if she was dead? She wouldn't be able to drive or get in a car. That wasn't very well thought out, man. Westman says, nice. Thanks, man. By the way, I have an insanely scary story of something that happened to my mom as a teenager. Yeah, feel free to email it to me if you want. Let me type the email you can send it to, because my normal one is not working right now. So I can't even look at anything. I live in Arizona. So it's nice we're getting some rain, in my opinion. In fact, I think when I get off here, I'm going to go enjoy it a little. I'm going to go dance naked in our backyard. Oh, and the FAA actually extended my my drone permit thing, registration, for free. So I don't have to re-register it. So now I can go fly my drone. I couldn't find the website to re-register it for like the longest time. And then I just got a random email. It's like, hey, we've extended it to the end of 2020. So now I get free drone time. So I got to go fly my drone. I'll go do that and record myself naked in the rain and then put it on Pornhub. I'm trying to make extra money. You know? My wife's just shaking her head. I was more just saying that to her. That's the kind of shit I say normally all the time. So, yeah. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to go ahead and head off of here. But it was wonderful seeing you all. And once again, if you didn't catch the earlier 911 video, scan all the way back. You're going to have to hunt it down. But it will be coming out on the channel soon, and it'll have text when it comes out on the channel. That's pretty much what I have left to do on it. And I might add another call to it. I don't know. We'll see. But much love to everyone. I appreciate you all dropping in. Everyone stay safe out there. Make sure you stay away from the nasty people, because a lot of people are disgusting and don't wash their hands and shit. And it's good practice, even not for this, because I think it's still regular flu season as well. So, yeah. And hopefully you don't get too bored in the quarantine. And if you do, go check out all my other videos. You know, I got a lot of videos. A lot of videos. And if you haven't seen them all, you're missing out. I will catch you all later. Bad boy.